Haley's going to make an opening statement, and then we'll start the questions. We'll have the new players. Yep, go ahead. I'll set Jeff Tall.
As I said to the guys in the locker room, just, things weren't looking really good. We had a couple tough losses, one really bad loss. Now we had to get on an airplane, come to Detroit, and play on the road. But the guys have not stopped working and working very hard. So when you get a win like this as a team, it's just it's really good for everybody involved because it'd be one thing if guys were dragging their tails between their legs and not working, but this group has worked really hard and continued to work really hard despite the outcomes of a couple of those games. So to come on the road, get a win, was a big thing for us, and there were a lot of different reasons for it. The guy sitting to my right made a really big play for us, but the defense in general stood up. Our quarterback did some good things, not all good things.
Hello.
But he's getting better every week, and I'm just excited about this team because we got a big win on the road, and I think there's a lot of room for us to continue to get better, and that tells me we have a chance. I mean, it's become a really short season, but every win you're able to grind out is a big win for our team.
Well, it looked like your quarterback did more than a few good things for the second game in a row.
I think all we won.
I'm very critical of kickers and quarterbacks.
That's your job. Is there something that's been clicking a little bit more, just get into the season, the swing of things?
Well, when you start and you don't have a preseason, and we had a core group of guys that came back that were a part of last year, but you're still adding a lot of different pieces into the mix, into that puzzle, so to speak. So without a preseason, you're really trying to figure out, I'm a big believer in your best 11 playing on defense as much as possible, your best 11 on offense, and obviously special teams. So, we allowed these guys to compete. I thought Cole, rose up at a certain stage when we needed it, and would have loved to have got the win last week. We didn't do it, but the command of the offense, and not saying that Brady or Ryan Willis doesn't have complete command of the offense, but I like the way that he's handled himself in critical situations and situations where we needed plays made.
And Cole, can you talk about just kind of keeping your foot on the gas a little bit more, obviously finishing out the game this time around, and what kind of you saw down the stretch from these guys?
Yeah, well, I can't say enough about the defense because the reason we were able to keep our foot on the gas was them keeping them to low amount of points. You know what I'm saying? Because we, especially me, did not play great in the first half. We had good field position without taking advantage of it, except for our kicker making long kicks that made us look better. But but we didn't, there's no flinch in us, which is awesome. You love to see it. And, we made plays down the stretch and enough plays to win the game. And it was really fun to do that.
Okay, we'll take a question from Zoom. Go ahead, Oscar.
Thank you so much. Hello from Mexico. Coach Haley, last week we talked in this same situation via Zoom about the team is working, keeping fighting, and a little mistakes don't have the win. But tonight was a great game. The defense deserve a honorific mention to me. Is the key for this game. What is your opinion about that? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Oscar. Yeah, I agree. I think, we went into this week talking about the little details that everybody had to do just a little better, a little cleaner, understand a little more, communicate a little better. There were too many guys on defense. I mean, obviously, Jeff made the big splash play, which was awesome and really sealed the deal for us. But, there were too many guys on defense to give out game balls to that many guys. I mean, a lot of guys made a lot of plays and did a lot of really good things, special teams included. I have to take my hat off to Alex Klessman, our kicker. He's a hometown guy. He got a lot of tickets for a lot of family and friends. he struggled a little early on this year. We sat him down last week, and this week he got to put the Memphis Showboat uniform on, and I thought, a couple of those kicks early in the game when we were struggling a little bit offensively despite good field position, you kicked 2 50-plus yarders. That was just huge for us from a morale standpoint. I think it gave the defense energy. It gave the offense – here he is. He's coming in now. It gave everybody a little bit of energy, and I can't say enough. The one game ball, a lot of guys tried to grab it, went to Alex because I just thought those were huge kicks and at critical moments early in the game that really kind of got us going in the right direction.
For Jeff, how did it feel to get some redemption after that first dropped interception to kind of come back with the fumble coming for a touchdown after that?
First I just have to thank the man upstairs. I wasn't even supposed to be playing today. I've been nursing some injuries, but Coach, he had faith in me and allowed me to come back out here with this team that we've been working with. So it was euphoric to be able to help this team and all the trials and tribulations we've been through to finally start to make some forward progress. It felt great.
Jeff, can you walk us through just that, what you saw on that play? And, you did everything. So what did you see? Was there something that was a tell at any point?
All week, burn the ships, man. It's just an overwhelming feeling. When I saw the opportunity to make the play that my team needed, they trusted me, allowed me to go out there. Coach called a play for me to go and show my abilities. So when I got there, it just happened. I really don't.
Got a good bounce.
Yeah, great bounce. It was so quick. But that's kind of life. Opportunities come, they flash. You got to make the most of it. So that's what we did there. Appreciate my defense.
Alex, can you talk about just being here and making those kicks early, especially the 250 yarders?
It was great. I don't know how else to say that. To do it in front of my friends and family, to come back and have the opportunity again and take advantage of the opportunity, it was special. And I'm not going to forget it, and I'm going to keep moving and keep building on it, and just like we are right now.
How many folks did you have in the stands?
A lot. I'm not quite sure. A lot. We had a section. It was a good feeling.
He told me he had a whole section, so that's a lot.
What were the logistics like this week then leading up to it? Was your phone going off? Did your parents handle it for you?
Honestly, everyone just kind of handled it themselves. It was nice. But yeah, it was, I think they understood that my focus was in football and what I'm doing, and they kind of handled it themselves. It was nice.
Have you played on Ford Field before?
Yeah, this is like my 4th time playing here.
So
Yeah.
this is old news.
Yeah, a couple of different teams. I had high school, at college, I had, professional, so it feels really good.
Do you always get that contingent when you come here?
Probably not, no. Probably not, no. That one felt good, though.
Go ahead.
Coach, from a defensive perspective, the first few weeks were pretty rough. Tonight, turnovers, 4 of them. You held Michigan to only 10 points. What were some of the adjustments you made there heading into this week against a pretty solid Michigan Panthers offense?
Yeah, no, they, we were worried about quite a number of different things that they were capable of doing. But, I stress to the guys that, in a game like this, even though maybe, we weren't undefeated playing another undefeated team, this was a 5-star matchup. And in those type of games, your best players, and I said, I don't know who you are, but if you show yourself and you come out, Alex, Jeff, Cole, we had a lot of guys stand up and make big plays and big situations that helped us win. So, a football season, pro football season, is always an evolution. In this case, it gets accelerated because you don't play as many games. You don't have the preseason. So, you're always evolving as a team, and you're either getting better or you're getting worse. And, I felt like despite the record, we were getting better. We were moving in the right direction. We needed to see something to show for the work that everybody's been putting in. And when you get a win like this on the road, I just thought it was huge. And I believe this group, we can be a lot better, and we're going to have to be. But that was a good start.
Coach, one of the big plays seemed to be at the fourth quarter. You guys went 4 on 4th. So what kind of went through your decision making going for it instead of possibly taking a field goal?
Those are always just kind of, things you got to I'm a big go with my gut. I mean, obviously we all prepare, we study, we know what we like, don't like, and in that situation, I just felt the momentum of the game that, you know, as much as I would have liked to kick a field goal and gone up by, what would it have been, 19-10, which would have made it a 2-score game. I felt like, you know, offensively we were starting to get it going, and I felt like a big play there, which Vinny made and Cole made, was a huge situational play for us, and that's what the game comes down to. It's making critical plays in critical situations, and you know, when you're sitting there around field goal range, despite Alex, you know, making some bombs, you know, there's clock involved. There's a lot of different things. You know, I knew that if we could get a first down, we could run a lot of clock and create a real problem for Michigan.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just followed you on Twitter, so I'll send you those pictures later this week. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, see you around.
Thanks, Coach.